Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Duncan Dynasty. Look at that beautiful family. Well, for certain, for certain levels of beauty. We do have a situation here where we've got one heir, which is good, but we've got a young wife, which means that's probably not going to stay the same. And she kind of actually likes us. She's also been unfaithful. A lot of people pointed out, or have I been unfaithful with her? I guess I have. It must have been before I became king, because I just before we saved this, my previous ruler died, and I inherited this. So I guess my character was unfaithful at some point in the past. So one thing that has been pointed out that probably needs to be tweaked a little bit is just how often the characters fornicate with each other. To the point where it's like, yeah, no, the Empress, she sleeps around all the time. With all the men, no problem. Like, you'd think it would be a little less common, but it's like every generation. So, we're in a war. I gotta figure out what war. War against my tyranny. Oh. I don't remember exactly what it was. Oh, those are his allies. I don't know exactly what it was that triggered the tyranny. Is it because I took back some of his titles or something? I think that might have been it. Either way, we got to deal with this guy. We got to imprison him. We got to take his titles because he rebelled against me. And that's all there is to it. I think I demanded that he change his religion to my new crazy religion. We could do that, but we don't have the money. My new crazy religion, by the way, is Karanism, or Karaism. Karaism? Which is kind of interesting. It has a bunch of benefits. If we're converting people in my culture, it's faster. If we're converting people not in my culture, it's slower. So, and the other thing is, if my faith is in the area, then my culture spreads faster. So, that's kind of an interesting combination. I like sort of the intellectual bent that it's on. That's why I decided to go with it. Because my character is having a crisis, and as a result, he needed to do something to lose some stress, and what he wound up doing is like finding an old book about this old Jewish sect and being like, this is the real truth. But he's got pluralism, which means other faiths don't hate them quite so much. And, you know, all these interesting things built into this. The thing about the teachings of Moses is I don't think there are any other Jewish faiths anywhere out there. Okay, there is one. 17 counties follow Kabarism, which also has the teachings of Moses. So, who out there follows Kabarism? I don't know. But we've switched over. It is what it is. We're in line to inherit titles. We know that. We also know this, but we're going to wait for it. We know we can declare a lot of wars. One of my vassals, Prince Magnus, who refused to switch to my religion, by the way. He's still playing with the Norse religion for some reason. He wants a council position. I would put him as the court chaplain, but you can only appoint a court chaplain once. They're appointed for life under this religion, as I recall. So he's converting the capital for me. Nope, here we go. Karate is what we've got going on here. I converted one of my vassals, and I tried to convert the others, and I think that's what led to this war. So, yeah. I believe I already asked him to... I did demand his conversion. He said no. What about this guy? Did I demand their conversion? Temporal condemnation. I think he's already the right thing. That's why he doesn't have that here. Earl Alistair McSlane of something something. He might accept. He's intimidated by me. Let's hope. Oh, you bastard. What about her? Might accept. Gotta try. Yeah, we'll pay you to convert. It's gonna be much easier if everybody converts. Speaking of which... that instantly converts their counties. That's insane. Why does it take me 3 years to convert a county under mine? All they have to do is accept a decision and suddenly they're converted? That seems rather annoying. Anyway. Oh, that's a different fight going on over there. One of my vassals is having an entire other war. I just have to see about them sneaking around on me, but for now... the other thing is they are not doing well on improving the economics of my northern kingdoms. That's why I got to get rid of this guy. I gotta get rid of this particular duke in the north that's causing me so much problems. While performing his duties for my spy master, Duke Hastein has uncovered a secret. Provost what? What the heck's a provost? A city person? The bastard child of his mother and Duke whatever his name is? Oh, so I know a secret about this guy. Is that what it's saying? Let's see. Oh, hang on. This is what I want. Secrets. Oh, no. It's about her. Well, let's get a hook on her. Oh, I already have a hook on her. Demand conversion. I can't use a hook. It says... I've been overwhelmed by stress. I didn't realize that was going to cause me stress. Why would that cause me stress? Because I'm just? Oh, because I'm compassionate. Okay, let's try not to do that anymore. I have a strong hook on her, so let's demand conversion. One less thing to worry about. This guy doesn't own any land, so it doesn't matter what they think. And let's pay a little closer attention to how we can release that stress. We don't actually have a way to relieve that stress. Converting was our way of relieving the stress, but I don't think that that is going to continue working for us. Do you? I don't have enough piety. I have to pay to recreate the Head of Faith title. Oh, in order to do that, I have to own a holy site. So I cannot use my piety for basically anything with this faith. So it turns out maybe I made a bit of a big mistake. I have to go get some holy sites. And you know what? None of them are anywhere near me. Jerusalem, Sufid, Sinai, Alexandria, Semine. I think it would be important for my son to not follow this faith and to turn the country back the way it was. It'll be just a weird thing that his father did. He just read this thing one day and he's like, gotta convert. Somehow all of my enemies are getting beat up by my vassals, which is nice. They're in a completely separate war. Her every move will be watched. I can't let her be unfaithful to me. This guy is compassionate, but he's also gluttonous. You gotta play it correctly. Glad that giant boat was there to pick up that one guy. So we've got 33% now of war. Oh, there's 10 guys trying to siege down my capital, which, you know, doesn't really work. So what we'll do is we'll split this army up, and we'll send the one with the king on to glory. Somehow I keep doing that. End battle. And the other one will just go and continue to siege. And that should help us with the problem of supplies right now as well. Because we had too many people. In that single space. The development in the north is just so awful. I have so much work to do. I need a really good steward for a long time. How's my steward right now? 16's damn good. But he doesn't like me very much. Probably because I'm this weird other faith. Carnism is evil. Yeah, he doesn't like that. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champion's lodgings. Prince Magnus and male Seconile in the middle of a heated argument while several onlookers edge them on. Deliver a speech about unity. I could gain some martial lifestyle and they like me more, and also I gain some renown, or sorry, prestige. Or have them whipped. I don't think they'll like that. I can't do that. I'm compassionate. I gotta avoid any stress for now. They look abashed. Excellent. That's what we were hoping for. Unfortunately, this prestige isn't going to help us in this money business, and we can't petition the Pope. I think I'm going to have to disband half my army. Not disband, but send it back home. I apparently don't need the whole thing, so I might as well get rid of some of it. Okay, that fixed a lot of my money problem. Ah, prisoners can be ransomed. That will help fix my money problem, too. Oh, they won't... oh, they're already considering a different opinion. Okay. There's another 10. While performing his duties as my spy master, Duke Hastine was uncovered a secret held by my sister Christina. The ways in which she seeks pleasure is revolting for any decent woman. Oh no, she's a deviant. Do I want to blackmail her for that secret? She's one of the only ones that kind of likes me, but I could try converting her. I don't think I'm gonna, though. Alright, we won the war. So I tried to imprison him. That's why he rose up against me. That's what I remember now. Now that he's in my prison, and he rose up, which is very much against, you know, its criminal act, I can now revoke all of his titles. And I'll give them to my various cousins and uncles. He's also an adulterer. And how much money does he have? $11. I will ransom him out for $10. He can just, you know, wander the world with his shitty life now. That's fine. Oh. None of them have any money. They're just favors. I'm getting hooks on people. Ah, there's some 10. Oh, fine, for a favor. I don't know who you are, but I guess... Oh, they won't accept that. Okay, well, just let them out then. I don't care. Okay. Where does that leave us? That leaves me with way too many titles and way too many duchies. So let's see if we can organize these. How did... Apollon took those from Ulster. Luckily, Apollon isn't that big a deal at the moment. Sweden, however, I'm much more worried about Sweden having this big chunk that I'm going to have to fight. They have a lot of troops that I can't fight yet. I need to massively increase the development and such in my area. Oh boy. Alright. All that having been said, we've got a little bit of money. What are we going to do with it when we do... We could increase these things. to get us more income. That's probably the right call. But now we've got to figure out how to organize our duchies. So Albany is already held by somebody I trust. My cousin? My niece? My niece. Now I've got control of the petty kingdom of Moray. And I also hold the petty kingdom of the Northern Islands title. Do I also hold... So Moray... Squeaker. She brings a squeaker. Hi there. Hi there, dog. Interruptions. So I've got to give Moray the county... Oh, but I don't have the county. Some other dude has the capital. Maybe I can give them the duchy. Let's see. Who owns this? My vassal. But I want this to be controlled by my family. I want all the dukes to be members of my family. So I kind of want to revoke his title. But in order to do so, I have to get a hook on this one. So let's try. I don't want any more stress or craziness. What is it telling me here? 2 holdings. Yes, I know that. Okay. Let's go ahead and send my spy master in... What do I keep clicking the wrong thing? Let's have him go here and see if we can find secrets about that particular vassal. She wants to play, but I can't play. I'm in the middle of stream. She doesn't understand streaming. It's a sad time. All right. Fife should probably be improved. Yeah. We have a lot of really poor development and control problems in this entire sector because there's been too many wars, and I'm trying to make it stable. So I've got to give Kirkwall, along with the duchy, to somebody in my family. Let's go find out who would be the best contender for that. Open the dynasty tree. Let's find somebody who's not landed. Alice. Adam. Potentially. Oh, hang on. This is not part of my... Oh, yeah. King Brian, the fishy. That is part of my tree. So who is this one over here? One of the daughters... Oh, Kirsten. That's right. My cousin, who is here, I could grant him a title. Specifically, the earldom and the duchy here in the Northern Islands. So there's my cousin. I got rid of 2 of them. Now, I have the ability to switch out of this when? 972. Oh, very soon. So I might hold on to Banff and Inverness until I can get Moray back. Just to get the increased income, but yes, good. Right now, these are newly acquired, so it doesn't cause any penalties just yet. Ah, I've got the new martial lifestyle perk. Engineer for destruction, naval speed and siege weapon effectiveness. I like supply capacity being higher. That's pretty good. I can also consider chivalric dominance. I can't do serve the crown because my dread is already reduced by my compassion. So now that we've done that, let's switch over to a domain focus as soon as we can, which is later this year. 30th of November, so very soon. That will allow us to hold all the places that we have right now without giving them up. And having a nice large domain will help ensure that the sun, or that the particular people I want will have things that I want. I wish I could give somebody a title in exchange for a hook. Right? Doesn't that seem like something I should be able to do? Like, oh, I wanted to give you this thing, but you owe me. Apparently you can't, though. Maybe that would make it too easy. Hello, Tingle. Alright, we're in the next thing, so we can switch this over to my domain focus. I had been planning to go to stewardship for a little bit anyway to help speed up some other processes. Who is this High Chieftain Freyr? Oh, it's a holy war declaration. I don't want to do that. So I'm not the only one increasing control here, am I? I guess I am. Inverness and Buchan, though, are the ones that I benefit from directly. So let's go ahead and increase those controls. These areas in the north here are so poor. They don't have any buildings at all. So it's like, you hold this, but you have, like, a tiny income. So I've got to jumpstart them by spending some of the crown's money on, like, just basic farms in these areas to help getting them up to speed. This one has one. A little bit of extra taxes per month. But the control is so low that it's not doing anything. To that point, I'm going to use my increased control on this here. One of the advantages to having more dukes and counts and stuff is they all have their own councils, and so they can all be used to increase development and increase control in these areas. Which is why I really want to take this back from this guy. But I feel like that would make me a tyrant. And I can't because I'm just. I need to find a good reason. Another faction created against me. I don't like this at all. Looks like the peasant rabble is going to rise up against me in the future. That's okay, though. These things happen. After we convert Strathern to the correct culture, I think I'm going to go back and work on development. I could do development of Strathern, but I think development of Lothane might not be the worst thing ever. And I'm trying to decide what the first thing I should do when I get to the early medieval era is. There's a lot of options here, but communal government will speed up development. So I think that might be the first one I want. Ah, I swayed this guy so he gives me more money. Excellent. Alright, so if we're increasing control here, then I'm going to probably want to build some farms here. Hill farms. That's the max that this is ever going to make here, I think. Pastoral lands aren't going to do better. So it should probably have hill farms. Is Inverness a capital province? No, so why does it have room for 4 buildings? This has 4 buildings. I'm very confused. Oh, okay. The capital of a county always has 4 buildings. All the other holdings only have 3. That's right. Now I remember how it goes. Okay. And then all the counties also have the duchy special building, which we can't build because we don't have any of the, what is it, manorialisms? No, burrs, whatever the hell that is. Duke Talor converted culture. Anglo-Saxon and Norwegian. Well, that's the wrong direction. I guess, you know, titles for hooks. Does that make it too easy to move titles around? Because what I want is, like, I'll give this guy this county as long as I can give this county to the duke I want to give it to, right? But it makes sense that this guy would not consider that an equivalent exchange because this is the capital county. Of course, it could go the other way. I could be giving him a better option. Like, I want to make him duke of this thing down here, and he would just balk just as much. So I'm not sure. All right, so we converted some people. You know what it is? If I have a claim, I think I can take it without tyranny. I believe I remember reading that, even if you fabricate a claim. More titles created against me. Stupid independence factions. This is going to be annoying. All right. So as soon as this culture's done, we're going to increase development in the capital. Which is only at 10. Our max is 20. So we could certainly go a lot further. But control is a huge problem in all these war-torn areas in the north that we've been fighting over. Alright, that one's okay. Ross. See, increase control in county, that is somebody else's marshal doing that. Oh, Fife is... Get out of... I just helped increase control in Fife, and now you're... Stupid... Who are you even fighting? Oh. They're not fighting anymore. They took the whole... Oh. Oh, you know what? That is a little annoying. How is Duchess... This 10-year-old Duchess is conquering all of Albany? I mean, that is technically in her rights, but I don't like that. Oh, focus student. Bonus to learning. Excellent. So this is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. I've seen this before. Do we want cheaper buildings in where? Earldom of Lothain. I don't think I've got a good chance of it. I'll have my steward try to get me the deal. Keep it up. Let's see if you find anything in there. No, this is not. The control level will change by +10? I insult my frickin'... I don't get it. Anyway. I was a fool to trust you. Control goes up. Wait, what? While we're waiting for this, is it a good idea to maybe take back these two as well? Because those are part of the Duchy of Moray, and I could give more of my titles away to those. To my nephews and nieces. So Iceland controls all of these things, and I want all of it. And they're the wrong faith. So I could do a holy war to take this, I believe, if I have enough piety. I can only choose one. I can try to get this entire thing for 100. Oh, my level of devotion is sinner. Oops. I could do this one instead. It would take a little longer to do. Whoa, hang on. He's got 3 allies, which give him a lot of strength. 3,009. It's too expensive for me to do this. Damn it. Linlithgowshire. I'm going to go ahead and increase this thing. And did we already build over here? I was thinking about... Oh, you know what? I think that lock is telling me control is really low. I'm going to continue investing in the north here to try to speed up the process of them investing in themselves. Ah, we've joined the early medieval era. So now I've got to decide, and I think I want it to be... Yeah, I've got to speed up development. There's a lot of good things here. We're apparently getting exposure to bailiffs. That's a nice one to have. 43 years from now. Jesus Christ, his learning is terrible. Alright, where's my... Here we go. Let's develop the capital. Actually, the capital looked nicer. It looks nicer on this overall chart. It didn't look nicer there. Alright, so development's now going up by 2.9. Ay, 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 you let them catch you? How could you let them catch you? Now that they know, though, yeah, okay, I paid to have the claim, but now they know, right? Didn't we just figure that out? So if I revoke his title, I am not a tyrant. Now, he might not accept it, but he doesn't have an army to really challenge me. And he actually is a good steward if I want to make him one eventually, but I've got a decent steward right now. So he's also the wrong religion, he's the wrong culture, it's just wrong, don't you see? So we're going to revoke that title. We're going to give the title and the duchy, or the county and the duchy, to one of my family. I have a big family with a lot of people that are unlanded. So we can finally replace all of these Norse guys in the north that we conquered. Oh no, Adam died. Oh no. Oh well. Christina has this guy. He's got something. I wish I could just give it to some of these daughters, but nope, he's already got one. This is the one I started, but wow, there's a whole chain. Ivar has this whole other chain over here, the Isle of Man and all these other things. But these all went off to different kingdoms. Anyway, we don't really care about that. We care about the ones that are descended from Petty King Berid. Like Duchess Barabel, one of my good friends. Married into a different family. Marjorie Scott's married in a different family. Countess Stacy married in a different family. Duchess also married in a different... Everybody that is from the loins of Duke Gilbert is a disgrace to the family. See how that works? Alright, let's work our way over here. Brian. How you doing there, Brian? Oh, look at him. He's a Herculean boy. That's my boy. He's also charming. Let's give him some titles. He can be the Duke of this new land. And he will therefore owe me. The Earldom of Moray and the Petty Kingdom of Moray, and he will love me forever. See how I'm doting on my vassals? I was thinking I want to get decentralization to increase development, because we are just such a backwater. But the taxman cometh. We're not using the taxman thing, so that's not a big deal. So yeah, let's go straight down cutting cornerstones. Really, that's the only thing I want in stewardship, is to get down to centralization, probably. and then maybe go back to martial, or take a trip over to learning temporarily to get scientific, and then go back to martial. So now that he's the Duke of Moray, he can hopefully increase the control there pretty significantly. Okay. Let's pull him back now. There's no more court there for him to try and figure out. So I guess I just have to... It seems weird to have to fabricate something just to revoke something that's inside your own duchy or what have you. Like, I should have a claim, a de jure claim on the things inside my duchy, but I don't. Well, I guess I do have these. I don't know what these are. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All my sins, my flaws, my failings, these dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. Oh boy, I've got some stress problems here. How am I going to deal with this? Donating to charity will make up for my sins. That's not something that's going to work. Maybe a few drinks will help. Yeah, I think he's going to be a drunkard. Which sucks. Or he must be strong. I think these are like two of the worst ones that this guy could possibly have. I think he's going to have to grin and bear it. He'll probably have another breakdown, and hopefully he'll have a better way of dealing with it. So, what I'm going to have my steward do is try to get me back either Dunbar, Lancashire. Yeah. Let's have him get back Lancashire. So I'll take Lancashire from whoever currently holds it, which is just a regular Earl Shaw, my vassal. And then we'll give Buchan or Inverness to somebody else who deserves it. Somebody else from my family. Just keep making them counts. Count, 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 over and over and over again. My friend. He's not really my friend, is it? No. I definitely stripped him of all of his titles after he rose up against me. So no, he's not my friend. Children lack guardians. My son should definitely have a guardian. He looked scarred in that thing at the thing, but apparently not. So let's find a guardian for him, shall we? Somebody with a high education of the correct stat. He's actually really good at intrigue. Is there anybody in my court who would be very good with intrigue, a web weaver? Nobody, huh? But let's have my champion work with him then. He is, after all, very intelligent. What is his preclusion, actually? He's currently set up as a diplomat. Do we have anybody? No, not me. I don't think I'm good enough. Diplomat. No. What's this one? Scholar. Let's try this courtier. See if they help. Oh, I didn't realize I had a contract negotiation here. Ah, he's a duchy in the north. He's got only the one county. And you know, he might need the money, but for now, I think I'm going to ask him for more vassals and use a hook to do that, so he doesn't get too upset. I did just give him, like, all this land, which he did not have before, so he should be kind of in my debt, which is okay. Yeah, he is. He has plus 100, and even with that, he's only plus 21. Oh. So, the other thing I should do is see about marrying my son, because look at this boy. He's got hail and he's got genius. So I've got to try to marry him with somebody that is going to get the third trait in there. The third inheritable thing, so we can purify our bloodline, or consecrate our bloodline, whatever it is. So we need somebody who is beautiful. Or pretty. I mean, oh my god. What are my other things here? Are there really so few people out there looking to potentially marry? We get the wrong religion, I think. Let's try her. It'll also get a small alliance with the Earldom of Mearns. But pretty is better than comely, so let's go with it. And she's younger, so he won't wind up having kids for a long time. You're right. It would be nice if on the marriage screen you had a way to see whether the two would be compatible, where they'd have a high opinion of each other. But, you know, this is... Listen, they've made the priorities historically accurate. Alliances, inheritable genes, and skills. Oh, I could invest in a jeweler's workshop. This is the one where I like investing in the smithy because it increases holding taxes of where? Holding of Lethane, the capital. 50 to increase the taxes for how long? For 30 years by 20%. That is definitely going to be a return on investment. Let's give it a shot. Excellent. A worthy deal. Now, it's called the Earldom of Lethane. It's the entire holding got it, or is it just the capital? It is just the capital. So why doesn't it say Edinburgh? That's what I'm confused about. Okay. So we've got the development up to 11? Yes, we have. And that is slowly, very slowly slipping over into these other ones. I mean, a 0.4 difference, because it's 4 between 11 and 7. A 0.4 difference is, very, very slow. Hundreds of years, maybe? Before I give these away, I should probably invest in them just a little bit. Like, whatever gives the best money return. A trade port increasing development wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either, but I think forestry is probably the right call. Supply limit, holding taxes. Yeah, development should really be in the duchy capitals. Whereas this can have, I don't know, building construction cost reductions. There we go. Now, let's see. What's the de jure capital of this title? It's supposed to be Gowrie. Which is like, I'd like you to have Gowrie, but then you would be so damn powerful. She's already got... Oh, I thought she had Fife, too. She lost Fife? Or she gave it to somebody, maybe. Excellent. The Queen's education. The Queen's genius trait is helping her learn. So we're going to, continue to build up the war chest here. What are the other things it's telling us about? I know about the low control. Now, I could assign a guardian. If you don't assign a guardian, do they get one automatically, or do they just fail more, right? Now, who can we imprison? The Duke, who doesn't have any money. This guy, no, none of those guys, we want to imprison any of them. I'm in line to inherit titles. I'll create the Duchy of Ulster when I actually get the Ulster province. Okay. Jarl Brian is the de jure holder of the Earldom of Inverness. Inverness? Ah. So I should give it to him, you say? I mean, I'm going to give it to a vassal, and then transfer the vassal to him. So he'll be happy about that. I think. Let me make sure I didn't screw that up. I don't think I did. I shouldn't have any direct count vassals, is what it comes down to. Or earls. Do I have anybody with an earl in the name? This is a city? Oh, that's right, because I haven't created a duchy over here yet. So those are the only count vassals that I have. But I'm guessing that there's a penalty for that. Well, he wants a seat on the council. How is he considered a powerful vassal? He's got nothing. He's nobody. Yeah, there's nothing here that's a problem because I haven't created the duchy. As soon as I create the Duchy of Ulster, they're going to want to be under the Duke instead of me. And other people will be upset about that. Alright, Inverness is finally starting to pay some money into the king's coffers. This is basically zero. And look, there's so many problems here because I need to give it to somebody other than me. I have so... you can't have two places that both have incredibly low control. It takes so long to increase control. What does it say it's going to take? 5 more years to increase control. Oh, it's more peasant problems? Those uppity bastards. We don't need a lot of people. Just raise the local army. Oh, the local army is apparently everybody. Well, go get them. I really should keep a bigger war chest. I shouldn't spend money just because I have it. Because if I ever do get in a sudden war I'm not expecting and I don't have enough money to pay for it, I'm in a big trouble. Alright, I forgot, did we actually choose the correct one? Yes, communal government will help us increase development at the best pace we can. Lothain will be known as the developmental capital of the entire North. Kind of. A little bit. Muriel comes of age. Ooh, she's an intricate web weaver. But, oh, okay. I was going to say, oh, still only 10. But she's also a genius. And maybe we can marry her matrilinearly to somebody with some land who maybe is an heir to something. Damn it. What's an unlanded ruler? They hold a title, but not actually any. So that's a duke without a county, maybe. So I can't create a new branch of the family tree with her, but maybe I can try to attract somebody to my court that has a high stat that I need, like stewardship. Not him. Whoa, really? This is the best people in the world? It's my religion, isn't it? Yeah, because look, most of the people who would be willing to come here are the Jewish religion now. That's why my possibilities are so much weaker. Because we switched to a Judaism version. Well, that's disappointing. This guy could be very good for me, but not really. We could pick somebody that could be... I could marry her to my champion. That's not super useful. Yeah. Okay, I don't like any of this. What about from my dynasty? Nobody. No valid characters. Let's hold off a little bit then. I think for the purposes of trying to make this playable, our main guy here is going to basically have a change of heart. He can't convert. He needs a lot more faith, huh? Okay. Makes sense. He did kind of screw all this up. And what did we say? This is going to be 47 years because his stupid learning is so low. He can switch off a stewardship, but if he does, he has to give away a domain. Inverness is almost ready to give to somebody. Right now, it's still very low control. That's right. I wanted to get to centralization. Then I can switch off a stewardship and give away one of my domains. Vassal opinion. Is this the average? Oh, the sum. Interesting. Oh, okay. This is the sum as applied by all of the bonuses and penalties that are being added to my vassals as a whole. Ah, excellent. People like me. I don't like that these people have a realm size of 5. That's a little too strong. They need to die and have lots of kids. Unfortunately, they only have one heir. Factions are being created against me left and right. Maybe he can seek some kind of religious journey to gain as much faith as possible and then decide to switch back to his previous religion, determined it was all wrong. There's a man who preaches compassion and fellowship until he reaches the topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire, he loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of the Lord, deviants and child murderers all! Most people avert their eyes when he looks at them. Tonight I was not quick enough. Do you not agree, O king? I get sympathy for heathens. Oh, interesting. I'm compassionate. I would have sympathy for heathens. This guy's making me doubt my faith. Jarl Brian. We can negotiate an alliance with him because he likes me. Oh no, we found the wrong way. I don't think we want to get lost for 5 years. But I don't want to pay the money either. Richard Scots. Who's Richard? My son. Didn't I already have a guardian for him? It was my wife. I like seeing the vassal targeting me, the faction targeting me as disbanded. Ah, Jerusalem, I have walked the holy path and get the trait Pilgrim. So to convert back to Catholicism, what does he need? I am known for dedication to my faith. I really want to create my own faith, but I need like a super paragon of piety in order to do that. Okay, these need to go away. There needs to be an X button on these. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. So this requires only 800 more piety. And then it will just be this weird thing that the king did one time when he was overwhelmed with stress. So we need a chancellor. Holy crap, my brother-in-law has a 23 diplomacy. He also really wants to be on the council. So we'll let him be on the council and he won't hate me anymore. Maybe, kind of. A lot of these people hate me because of my religion. I wasn't able to convert very many of them. Ugh, I can declare war on Sweden, which does not seem like a good idea. Oh no! He's got an illness. He's going to try to send for the physician. That's actually a very good learning character. Meanwhile, I have Maud here, who claims to be trained in alternative medicine. We gotta spend some money, but the king's life is at stake, so obviously. It's too late for caution. Heal him. Oh no! One-legged? How dare you? Oh God! I could neither speak nor move, yet I was aware of everything they did to me. But I am compassionate. Oh my God. Botched disease treatment, severe penalty. I think, as compassionate as he is, this would drive him crazy. And he gets overwhelmed by stress. Like, this is a terrible deal for him. Comfort Eater does sound right for him. Because, he is gluttonous. Yeah. That's what he couldn't take the stress. And then they cut his leg off trying to cure his disease? Alright, well, King Richard is going to have to prove that he was the right man for the job. I love the kind of crazy stories you can make here. He's betrothed to this young lady, who is very pretty, and is being trained in diplomacy, which is good. And he got all of the titles. He's being trained in diplomacy. So let's continue that diplomacy training. And we can't change anything because he's not yet 16. I think he's 14. Meanwhile, my heir, it's Princess Muriel, who now may be able to matrilineally marry my cousin. No, obviously, that's not the choice we want. Since the kingdom is now Catholic again, King Eric's weird deviation is now part of the history books. She's the heir, so I definitely don't want her to... a giant. She's also very intelligent, so this would be pretty good. He is 49, but it has a good chance to create another intelligent genius child. Let's go with that, just in case. Now, I'm above the domain limit. Dynasty head change, that might change back. So, before we go too much further, let's set up things correctly here. This guy likes me again, which is good. So he's getting me all the things I need. And I think he needs to convert these back to Catholicism. Hello, Dreckenvault. No, you don't get regents, it looks like. This is actually the first time I've had a child heir. Wow, everybody hates me because of the short reign thing. But also because I'm ambitious, apparently. So this boy, he doesn't have his full stuff yet. He might gain some... Oh, he does have charming as a childhood trait, though. That could change into something else. Compassionate, fickle, and paranoid. He's going to be pretty good on the intrigue side. We're going to have to start exploring those mechanics. I need to give Inverness away to somebody, but can I do that when its control is so low? That just seems mean. Development here in the capital is slowly going up. So we've got the control out there. Yeah, let's do domestic affairs for a bit. And I wonder if they got control of Gowrie, would they automatically move it to the ducal capital? There we go. I'm the dynasty head again. Which I think is based on strongest leader, most troops, something like that. Alright, and after we convert the capital, I'm going to have Lanarkshire. Do I have a claim on Lanarkshire? No, I don't think I do. No. I was fabricating one for the previous ruler, but didn't happen. My vassal, Duke, has created a cadet branch. Over here. Is that what cadet branches look like? Oh. Then that's me. Okay. And then, who the hell is Count Dag? And where is he? Gaza? The Kingdom of Bavaria. Okay. Somehow, somebody from my line, the daughter of Kirsten, or the son of Kirsten, daughter of Petty King Dag, son of Petty King Berid, son of High Chieftain Ivar, the original character, made it all the way over to Bavaria. Good job, Dag! Somehow he made it into another throne and got land, so he created his own cadet branch. So the dynasty now has 2 cadet branches, because Duke Talor... He's actually, though, in my area, right? This is my duke, my vassal. And he created his own cadet branch. Cold Star in the Book of Dag, yes indeed. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, having more cadet branches increases your splendor, or your renown, right? Maybe not. Anyway, it's going up by a decent chunk. And we're very close to getting the next level, actually. And we were going down the kin track. We were going to go to constant care, close bonds, and then graceful aging. Because look at graceful aging. No prowess loss from age, and increase your skills with age. Wisdom and youth. That is pretty awesome for every single member of our dynasty to have. Hang on a tick. Northumbria is attacking over here? That doesn't seem right. Buchan has very poor opinion of me. And I have I wanted to get the control up here before I gave it to somebody, but I guess I've got to give it to somebody. because this is still hurting me with my taxes and stuff. So Inverness is going to go to somebody in my dynasty who is still unlanded. Let's find one. Aaron. He's 26, unmarried. Now, Inverness is a shitty backwater in the north, but it's land, man! Come on, Aaron. Aaron. And he'll love me for it. And I gave it away, so now I'm back to my correct limit. Now, he's going to have a pretty big problem on his hands with the control situation, but since that's the only county he controls... Oh, he's a twin. I didn't know that. So he's 26, so... Lilius is his twin sister. So theoretically, he's going to be working on control himself. He's also the wrong religion. Can I convince him to change religion? It's not going to be easy. If I convert his space... Well, I guess I need to get a hook on him. What I should do then is try to get hooks on my people. I bet he considers himself not my... I need to transfer his vassalage to the Duke of Moray, don't I? Yeah, I do. Grant vassal. Oops. A twist of fate. Oh no, my sister! Oh no. My nephew Malnectin Scots is my new heir. Okay. What does this mean? Recipient is rightful liege. That's the one I was looking for. King Richard, you're a man now. Oh, Grey Eminence. His diplomacy is amazing. And he gets the trait Charming. Oh, he lost the trait Charming. But his total overall is pretty good. He's a freaking genius. His base stewardship is... Oh, he's fickle is what hurts his stewardship. Anyway, at this point, we can choose a destiny for him. And I think learning to start just to get the scientific... Because we are the head of our culture, so I think every ruler should have this scientific perk. And, you know, getting all three of those is pretty good. So we can also give him a piety boost. He could be a theology focus, get some more piety. If he got all the way down to scholar, he'd get a lot of learning. But I don't think we want to go all the way down there. I do like learn on the job, though. 20% of counselors' primary skills are added to your own. That's usually at least a +2, sometimes a +3. Oh, we have enough for a new Dynasty Legacy. I think we're going to save up for Constant Care. I want to go all the way to Graceful Aging next. My mother is eligible to be wed. Meh. Don't care. I can lawfully imprison a duchess of the Northern Isles. Courtier of Duke Talor. Oh, it's Duke Talor's wife because of fornication. I would get a hook on her, which is not super useful because I don't have anywhere to do it, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. Alright, so the Count and the Duke should be working on this, and they are. So now I'm going to move over to increasing county control in Buchan. Oh, Duke Duncan has become your chancellor. He cannot be fired for 25 years. Is that because I had a contract with his title to allow them to have permanent spots in the council? Chiefdom of Argyll. It is not right that High Chieftain Porter sits on it. Where's Argyll? Over there. Oh, yes, but that's Sweden, buddy. We can't... I mean... We can't go to war with Sweden just yet. We need to gain control of these northern areas. We need to increase our development across the Scottish lands, which actually has been starting to expand. Excellent. Putting, you know what? Putting Scots in charge of these areas causes them to change the culture, which makes sense. They don't necessarily change to the culture of the homeland. They'll change the culture below them. I like that. Now, we're converting the capital. It's going to take 9 freaking years because this archbishop is terrible at his job. Now I need to go back and look at this situation. Why is this guy forcing himself onto my council? Are one of his duchy titles, the contracts with him, Duke Duncan? Nope, I need to go to my realm. Yeah, I gave him council rights guaranteed. I didn't realize when I was doing that, but these contracts follow with the title. So they, I think I gave it to his father, and so he has it now. He's also Irish, and he's the wrong religion. Can I demand that he convert? He might accept. Damn. The new religion that that King Eric bestowed on him, it's too strong. Too strong. Ah, money, please. Yes. I should probably avoid doing that, though. We're going to go on a pilgrimage. That's too much. Let's just go to the Vatican. Because, you know, if you're going to go on a pilgrimage, you got to do it when you're young. And healthy. So he gains dedicated pilgrim for 10 years, or he can lose some stress and gain worldly pilgrimage. Oh man, he's so good at diplomacy. Theatrical pilgrimage. A character that has made sure that everyone knows how pious they are. I think he's going to lose a little stress and gain worldly pilgrimage. He's already really good at diplomacy. Now he's just even better. He's just shooting the moon with it. What is diplomacy good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again now. Whoa! Hang on. Whoa. What's going on here? As my party prepares to break camp, I notice a massive commotion nearby. A naked man has climbed atop a large rock and is preaching the assembled crowd. The original sin still stains our souls, but that need not be so. If we shed our garbs, we recover the lost innocence of Adam and Eve. Oh, he converts to Adamitism. There is no head of faith of that one, but let's go take a look at what Adamitism is. He goes on this pilgrimage and then converts to another religion again. There's at least one county that follows this faith. Natural primitivism. Law costs increase. Adherents do not wear clothes. Stress gain and stress loss are down. Tyranny gain is up, though. Sanctity of nature. Communal identity. Yeah, this is not one we want to be involved with. So we're going to definitely... Heretic, get him down from there. Or challenge him to a theological debate. I could maybe convert him and gain a bunch of learning lifestyle experience. That's interesting. I lose 150 prestige either way. I'm going to try it. We're going to challenge him to a theological debate and see if my learning skills have paid off. Yeah, we told him. That's how you do. That's how you do. Now, I should really look into here and make sure that my vassals like me. And he comes back with the trait Pilgrim, which he keeps forever. And because we have the armed pilgrims, he gains another one, which is monthly piety per night is 2% increase. That's nice. Now, I have some people I need to make them like me, so I'm going to use my... I got to make sure that I've got that personal scheme going. His diplomacy is so high. It's good to be home. It's also good to be the king. All right. So we're increasing control in Banff. When that gets to a decent level... Everybody's increasing control up here. When that gets to a decent level, say 60 or 70, then we'll give this to another member of my family, give it over there, and then we'll essentially work to increase the size of the empire again. So we've got learning. Here we go. Scientific. That should speed things up rather well. Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at. I wanted to look at our culture. Yeah, 56% fascination instead now. Alright, they got rid of lack of sheriffs. That's a big one. We're making decent income now. Now, this population... is the wrong religion. It's taken a long time to flip it back because the fervor is so high. From all my evenings watching stars, I have seen with my own eyes what I have only heard before. The stars move at different speeds and reverse their course at different times, but seemingly in large groups depending upon which celestial sphere they belong to. Indeed, with the right calculations, one could even predict their movement. Look at this learning. Oh, I will find my answers in the heavens. +1 stewardship and learning for 10 years. Yeah. Let's learn more. I'm all about this learning stuff. I should probably try to sway the Archbishop even more. He's impious. That's what I just got, probably, yeah. The Archbishop really likes me, though, because I'm compassionate, my personal diplomacy is high. My steward is gone. Oh, no. My vassal who really expects to be on the frickin' council. It's only got one frickin' county. Who cares? See, there's no real disadvantage to them not liking you. Except that they might try to, you know, end your life. It just occurred to me. Okay. Well. There's all kinds of things happening on the bottom right here. Martial guidance. Our military is much stronger when I don't have to spend my martial to increase control in these areas. War is devastating. I kind of like that it is. I beckon my Archbishop to join me in the circle of brass orbs and candles arranged on staves throughout the dark room, their incense cloying the air to ward off the bad vapors. This is how, through the corner of our eyes, we may spot the inscrutable form of angels. So I could gain some lifestyle experience if I ensure him that my intentions are pure. Or I can gain a little bit and he can like me more. I'm going to take this one because I want him to continue liking me so that he continues to give me money and troops from the realm's areas. Speaking of which, I should build a temple here. This one is building all kinds of stuff. Ah, he gains the trait Rowdy. I can build something here. It can be a temple. There we go. We had enough money to do it and have some left over. You see, we've got basically no holdings actually constructed in the north. In fact, I'm going to help this guy, because he needs some damn money. I'm going to jumpstart his money income. What's he got? 0.1 per month? That's not going to help improve my northern kingdoms. Not even a little bit. I'm sure they do expect those positions. Oh, Galloway got added to our realm. God, she has way too many titles. You know what I mean? This is way too many. And by that, she's only got 3, actually. I thought this... Oh, okay, the duchy is of this. Okay. But this is not de jure to her realm as a duke. So should I be able to... And, like, what is going on with her? She's an overseer. She's scarred. Is that her face all scarred up? But she's also a leper? Oh, okay, she's gonna die soon. But she's leaving it all to her only daughter. So that's not gonna break this one up very much. And demanding conversion isn't gonna help when the daughter's... okay. But I do want to find out. Can I revoke the title of Galloway if it doesn't de jure belong to her? Oh, I can revoke her because she's evil. I don't think I want to do that right now, though. I don't need to. It's unnecessary. And she's family. You know, you got to do what you can for family. So, man, look at what King Eric did. We had a decent foothold with Catholicism here, but, yeah, King Eric screwed it all up. Which is why I wonder if I shouldn't try to create some Catholic faith. As long as everything's screwed up, maybe I should just make a Catholic faith. Ooh. Whoa! Increase my learning by 1 and gain a lifestyle perk? Should I go deeper? I think this is too good to go deeper. Let's keep this. That's right, he has a gray eminence, but then why is he getting so much experience from this one instead? This would give him 42. 32? I thought it started at 25. What is causing his learning experience to go so much higher? Is it because... Oh, I bet it's based on his education trait. The base value might be based on it? I don't know. I can't tell. Duke Brian converted from Norse to Gaelic. No, don't do that. That's the wrong thing, buddy. Is that this guy? You're supposed to be Scottish. Alright, after this development increases 1 more level, I'm going to try to convert the Duke to Scottish. Let's try to sway her for a bit. I don't want to spend this. I really think it might be fun to try to make a new religion, a new faith. The problem is, if you do that, you don't own the holy sites, which give you some significant bonuses. Catholicism owns all of those, except Santiago. I don't know where Santiago is. That's not what I wanted to click on. There we go. Oh, interesting. So maybe we just stay Catholic because the holy sites are so important. I don't know what other faiths' holy sites look like, actually. Norse is probably the closest geographically. They might even have some here in England. Where is Norse? There it is. The holy sites here are actually in northern Germany and in Scandinavia. I think we're just going to stay as a Catholic, to be honest. If we were playing a game where we were closer to any of those various groups of sites, then it might make sense. But if you start your own faith without the ability to get those holy sites, you're really gimping yourself. Because look at all we get. Piety, stewardship, +1 for everybody. Everybody's always got it. Control growth factor, cultural fascination progress is great. Religious vassal opinion is up. Like, I don't know if making a new religion could make up for that. So, we're going to ignore that. We are going to spend what money we do have. Scholarly circles. Learning is good. So what does theologian give us, anyway? A lot of learning and a decent boost to piety. Oh, tyranny gain is down. Okay. But I think we need to switch over once we get to the end of this 5-year stint here. 986. Oh, pretty much this year. We've got to choose something in the diplomacy focus because he is so good at learning that. He could be a diplomat. Personal scheme power +25. August. Diplomacy, martial, and prestige. Or patriarch. Patriarch has a lot of good things in it, especially like the bonus skill points that you get. He could get a lot of other stuff with that. Each living child gives 1 random skill point. Those are all great. Yeah, we're going to try that. Try really leaning into that patriarch thing. Ah, we're finally married, and we can gain either taxes or fame. Prestige. Let's think. I think the money will be valuable. I really do need to jumpstart those northern territories. Control here is at 91 now, so finally the Duchy of Moray is kind of getting itself back under its feet here. But with my money, I can upgrade some stuff, can't I? Yeah. Let's get a little more money coming out of our capital. My cousin, trying to sway her. Unshakable faith in the Lord! Don't you know? Is she vain? She's zealous, sadistic, gregarious. I think the unshakable faith in the Lord is the one that's going to make her like me. People skills, though. Let's go with this. See how it works out. Oh, she does like that I knew that she was zealous. Excellent. Now, what's going on here? Oh. My Duke of Albany is attacking the Albanite de jure war for the chiefdom of Gowrie, and he's failing quite miserably. I could, can I offer to join the Duchess's war? No. Because she's doing an offensive war, and I don't have an alliance, so I'm not allowed to do that. Let's keep using my faith to petition the Pope for additional money. It really does. It bugs me that piety, for the most part, with a lot of these religions, just gets converted into gold most of the time. My sister. A matrilineal marriage to a landed person? No? Unlanded? Why does that look like a kind of Pope guy? I guess it is a Pope guy. The Apostolic Church. It's basically the Pope of the Apostolic Church. Okay. Anyway. We'll do a matrilineal marriage, and we'll just look for some good traits so that we can get some more good people into our homely. So, quick and hail. There's nobody with 2 of these traits, is there? Those aren't very common to find out here. Ooh, my nephew and heir? My nephew with my sister. Let's avoid doing that, I think. And in case, you know, that matters, let's consider. $45 is too old. 34 is okay. Right? Maybe. Alright, let's look. Gregarious, humble, and impatient versus fickle, impatient, and greedy. Oh. They'll work well together. Let's go for it. We need more strong members of our family to give titles to. Alright, development is almost done to what, level 12? Yeah, it's almost to level 13, actually. And existing development is slowing us down, so until we get the next technology upgrade, I'm going to stop on development and work on culture instead. Oh, she's pregnant! Yay! Oh no, the curse of death. Smallpox is here. Who is this guy? A guest? Isolate him and pray for redemption. On a completely separate note, we probably should search for a physician. How are we on knights, by the way? Are our knights any good? Our lowest knight is an 8. That's not too great, so let's go look for knights, too. Now, let's see. This is available because of my learning skill. We found an even better learning character. A 15 who's also a novice physician is pretty good, versus a 16 which is also a physician. Okay, that's actually better. She's a princess of East Francia? She's got a claim to 3 different kingdoms? Oh, that's okay. She can come be a physician now for a while, I guess. Anyway, what I wanted to do was also invite some knights and see what we can find, because we've got plenty of prestige for that purpose. Another soul has been cursed with smallpox. My wife! No! The physician wants to know how my wife should be treated. The taint possessing her flesh is a danger to us all. The time has come for drastic measures. We have to help her. She's pregnant. No, I will give her the choice. It is only fair. She knows what's best. Oh, another one gained the trait smallpox. Is she gonna pull through? I gotta know. I don't have any children yet. This is kind of bad. My heir is actually my nephew. Oh no, now it's me? Oh no. Oh good. She recovered, and the child is okay. But now look, he looks ill. I do like that. That's a bad name. Nah, I don't think we want Eric II. We definitely don't want Eric II. Douglas sounds like a nice, strong name. Did we lose our court physician already? The court physician died of the pox? Eric the better. Yeah, that's probably a possibility. Okay, so a 16 who's a physician, a 10 who's not, and what is that symbol? Reckless. They're standing on the edge of a cliff. I like that. Or a 15. Again, the same choice. But this one, he's also nice and young. Maybe he won't die of the freaking pox. Kolban is the one. He will treat me. While I'm fairly certain simple tincture will suffice, the choice is yours. Do no more than is necessary. I will not have my leg cut off like my father. The feather in his hand looked almost ethereal as he began to gently brush me under my nose. Evil be gone, he urged as I sneezed loudly. The strange tickling did nothing to improve my state. In truth, I think I feel worse. Oh, fucking what? Oh boy, it's an act of tyranny, but because I'm compassionate, can't do it. And that's only available because I'm, yeah, I think I just, oh god, where's no. No! King Richard, he's so young, he's got so much potential! Don't let him die! The good Duchess. Meanwhile, I'm ill, and I'm still trying to, you know, sway the lady. My wife has recovered. At least I have Douglas. I hereby invite you to a feast. I mean, I'd love to if I wasn't, like, on my deathbed. I think, I don't know if that's accounted for. Like, does your health get worse if you go out and do things? He and his vassals have converted to insular Christianity. I never actually looked at this. What is insular Christianity? It is all over here. Oh, I have looked at it. Monasticism, vow of poverty, and pastoral isolation. Yeah, I don't want it. Whatever makes them happy. That's all. I'll say that. These aren't mine, right? No, they're vassals in the Kingdom of England. Look at this! Look at this! Catholicism has just not got a hold over here. What did we were looking before? Wow! Orthodox has grabbed onto the boot of Italy, but it looks like Catholicism has won the battle for the soul of Italy. The center of Italy was Waldenism. Waldensian, all over the place. Oh, good. The smallpox is finally over. My court physician ensures me that all bodies have been properly handled and that the threat is wholly gone. Hello? Still dying over here? Is this not the pox? Is that what you're telling me? Trying to tell me it's not the pox? My counselor died. Oh, 2 of them did. Oh, God. Okay, a 17 vassal who actually really, really wants to be on my court. Oh, he loves me now that he's on my court. And now I need a marshal. My knight is a pretty damn good marshal. There's nobody else here that needs to be on my court, so that's what we're going to get. Okay, so control in Banif is how long away? 2 years left, so probably another 6 or 8 months, then we'll change him to something else more militaristic. The Queen encourages chivalry. Alright, so we swayed the Duchess. Now I think we're going to try and make a romantic relationship with my wife. We'll see how that goes. I am known for the dedication to my faith. Unlike my father, you know. Wards can get additional skills and become friends. Court physicians cost less to hire. Treatments have better outcomes. Let's grab that one before we switch over to Majesty. Family focus. Yeah, we need some, well, we don't necessarily. We did just get 1 heir, but we need more? He still looks ill. Should I take the medicine focus instead and go down these tracks? No. He gets so much experience from this. It's hard not to want to do it. Let's take the extra that. I could sing her a love ballad. Secretly plant a letter in her chambers. That does sound like something somebody with high diplomacy would do. I ride my way out. I wrote it all down far as I can see. I ride my way out. Grandfather taken prisoner? Oh no. The factions keep disbanding. They appear in the... Whoa, what is this one? Wants independence from their liege. Hold up. Y'all like me. Why are you... Who are you joining... Why are you joining factions? This is not fantastic. Who's the ringleader here? Is it you? Ducastain? You just have the Isle of Man. What is that? Oh, temptation focus. I gotta figure out how to deal with this. Oh, these are Karaite popularists. So what I need to do is pick the ones that like me the most and try to get them to convert. She's zealous, though. So what I need is a hook on them. Where's my... Yes. In my court. Find secrets in my court. It's imperative that we get some hooks on these people. How can I prove my love to you? Special gift for +10. Offer a favor for her necklace? No, I'm paranoid. Steal it. I will get her an identical necklace. That seems like something I would do. Oh, I'm no longer ill. Okay, that's good. As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In a time of crisis, a slow response and a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. You don't have to tell me twice. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty if I gain generous liege for 10 years by lowering vassal taxes. I have more important men to impress. King who of what? Of England. King Edulf. No, we'll win their unwavering loyalty, because +15 for everybody might get them to convert if I want them to. Okay. Hosting a feast, calling a hunt. Do we really need another physician? That can't be right, can it? No, we still have Kolban. He's good. He's really good. My words often fail me. I will write to her about burning faith, forgiving nature, about her exquisite features. She's not forgiving, is she? Oh, she is forgiving. Okay. Yeah. She liked my poem. Huzzah. 60% chance that we woo our wife. This is good. Yes? Learn secrets. Come on. Yeah. Who's this? My uncle, Prince Magnus, has secretly taken my cousin, Earl Aaron, as a lover. I'm now doing better than medieval Tinder, huh? Okay. Well, let's take advantage of what we know. Let's let them know what we know. No. Blackmail for a hook. Blackmail for a hook. Oh, I'm stressed out because I did that. But I need to. I need to get them to convert. Guilt and shame. Oh, God. Donating to charity. My monthly income goes down forever. I don't like that at all. I think we gotta be a drunkard. Oh, but we lose stewardship. You know how much I like my stewardship. It's kind of important. It's not important, actually. I guess we gotta be a drunkard. Or do we just resist these impulses? And how? You know what? We're gonna resist this, and we're gonna host a feast to get rid of our stress. It's the only option. We gotta spend a bunch of money to get rid of the stress. Welcome, friends. Let's get rid of the stress. Now that we've got the blackmail, however, we can now demand that they convert using this hook. And that will help considerably to deal with this problem that the faction was creating. The queen likes me more. Yay. All right. Perfect. So we've got Catholicism going. My faith is too strong to be swayed by your earthly words. You will use your weak hook on Prince Magnus. The faith changes to Catholicism. I thought I did use the weak hook. Yeah, there we go. Everything changes to Catholicism in the end. My lord, the wine. We cracked open the next barrel. It has gone bad. Unacceptable. The wine merchant should still be in town. Let's go get it. Everybody likes me. I want it. I want it. I need them to like me. Yes. Alright, so it didn't change everything, but it's a little better. In fact, this used to be insular Christianity. That switched to Catholic. This used to be insular. I think that switched to Catholic. Ah, I am coming to save you. I've seen this too many times, though. Oh, never mind. These are such weird choices that they give you. You spend all this time and effort wooing them, and at the end you're like, nah, I actually changed my mind. As a player, I don't understand the point of that. You can hit the X button at any time. It's probably just a bird. I guess it gives you a lot of freedom. I reach a clearing. She's on the ground before me, disheveled and weaponless. Opposing her, and just about to strike, stands a huge wolf. My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment, all Brigitte can do is stare, but then she stumbles towards me and throws herself into my arms. There we go. I have a soulmate. Aww. Why is this espouse tourney day? Bum bum bum. Sun is shining and the peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All my knights cheer as Queen Brigitte announces the tournament in their honor. And for once, I get to simply sit and watch. I am not going to spend an entire tourney day stuck to a throne, however. I could cheer for the knights, or gain 150 prestige. I am getting a lot of prestige as this character. I'm going to keep getting it. Oh, no, we lost the best marshal we ever had. Alright, recruit this guy. Oh. Why would I... Recruiting somebody to the court gates gives me stress? What? Putting them directly on the council, I bet. He's uncovered a secret about my cousin, Duchess Barabel. She's in fact the bastard child of her mother, Duchess Barabel, and Provost Lacane. Unbelievable. Should I blackmail them again? I don't think I can afford it. My stress level's too high. I gotta do something about that. This is what I want to do. I need a character. See, I'm so close to getting this with this character. He has almost everything he needs. He's got the genius trait. He's got something from the physical trait, from the strength trait, and then he just needed to have one from the beautiful character's trait. And she has beauty, so their son might. No, he's just quick. Stupid son, not being quick enough. Strengthening the bloodline is a cool thing, man. Chance of new good congenital traits plus 400,000%? That seems insane, right? That seems way too much. Meanwhile, consecrating the bloodline gives us the trait Paragon and gives us a bunch of renown. Oh, we can only do this if we control a holy site, so that's not happening either. Founding a holy order is actually possible, but I don't want to do it because I don't have anything to give away to them right now. So how's this guy doing in his territory? He's got hillside fields. I don't need to give him any more right now. But is there anybody else up here that needs stuff? They need stuff. They need farms and fields here. It's actually plains in the islands, huh? That's interesting. Same guy here. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets here at court. However, I still believe there is something going on in the shadows. I only need a little more time to determine what it is. Let's keep looking. Let's give him a little bit. Oh, this is a wetland area. The farms aren't going to be nearly as well done. But, let's give him hunting grounds or... Oh, you can't do pastoral blah blah blahs. Well, you know development here is going to be real slow, so maybe a trade port is the right play. Okay. That's enough of building up my vassals for now. I lost a steward again. Alright, well, I've got a courtier that's very good at it. Now, I didn't actually check and see, are there very good knights that I can get? Oh, we learned more about these people. The marshal has taken his sister, my sister, Elizabeth, as a lover. Oh, well. We have an experienced commander. Let's add him to my knights. Oh, but man, recruiting new people gives me stress. I don't like it. I can call a feast 4 years from now. But I think I'm going to have a breakdown before then. Hopefully it won't have too many negative effects. Yes, so we were considering these ones here. We can use the befriend scheme. Children receive 1 to 3 skill points. Yes, that's good too. The Duchy of Northumbria is going to be going to me. I can lawfully imprison her. But I mean, blackmailing her to get a hook on her is better. My vassal has been wounded and his flesh has contracted foulness and swelling. Oh no, Earl Shaw. You are even the correct everything. So where does this go? Oscar Douglas. If he dies. So, I can blackmail her, but if I do, isn't this going to give me stress? Why would it give me stress? Because I'm compassionate? Yeah, I can't do it. I've got so many damn secrets on the character that's compassionate. God damn. We're still not done converting this damn county. Do you see this? And I was going to actually have my guy change to improve culture here. Oh, there's another cadet branch. Wow. Is that 3 now? Yeah. 3 other cadet branches. I remain the Dynast. Are you kidding me? I have so many secrets. And I can't use them all. Well, I've come to expect mischief from my son. Ooh, he's rowdy. He's going to have potentially a decent martial education. He could be a good conqueror. Now that this king, the king of diplomacy here, has got plenty of time to unite what we've got. And actually, it's nice. These have been added to the kingdom. I like that. But they're probably held by the wrong people. The good news is we only have a little bit more to conquer to get the worst of the border gore out of the way. And actually, it looks like one of my people has already conquered this too. While performing his duties as my spy master, Duke Hastine has uncovered a secret held by my sister Elizabeth. She has secretly taken my knight as a lover. They are thorny as hell around here. Thornicating everywhere. Alright. How's the control in the north now? These areas here. Are they all under control? Not 100%, but this one's already got somebody working on it, right? No, of course not. This one does? Doesn't. Why wouldn't you work on that, you jerks? And this one doesn't. This one does. Okay. Oh, man. All these areas that were just fought over are being worked on as well. Anyway, I think what I want my marshal to do is improve my commanders and find me new ones. Alright, we're going to call it there, ladies and gents. It seems like a good time. Our King Richard of Scotland, he's still young. He's got much to do. I think we're going to have him conquer this central location soon. And he's also got to deal with his stress problem. I can't do much until I deal with the stress problem, because all the things I want to do cause him stress. So he doesn't want to do them. I gotta respect that. That's just the way it is. He'll spend his time... I mean, conquering new stuff doesn't cause him stress, I don't think, so he could probably go declare war without too much of a problem. So it is what it is. With that, I am out. Have a good one, everybody. We will see you tomorrow at 10:30 Eastern Time.